Hello everyone, I'm here outside bringing you my latest video. This video is about the 5 steps to test out if the law of attraction is real or not. And I dare you to follow all of the steps in this video and prove me wrong and prove to me that the law of attraction doesn't actually work. So, with that being said, step 1 to test out the law of attraction and see if the law of attraction works is to go buy a journal. Step 2, you want to decide on, just pick a subject. So you want to decide on a subject that you want to attract into your life. Or manifest into your life. When I say attract or manifest into your life, I just mean you want to pick something that you want to have. Like, everyone wants something, right? So what do you want? And you want to pick something that is not like a big item. Like, don't try to use the law of attraction to manifest a car or a brand new house or a large amount of money for your first times, like actually trying to use the law of attraction, because the law of attraction works based on beliefs. Actually, the law of attraction works exactly the same way that prayer works. When you pray to God or to Buddha or to Source or to whatever goddess or God you believe in, you set an intention, but you also have to believe that the prayer is actually going to work for God or whoever it is that you believe in to actually answer the prayer. I mean, I don't know how most religions work, but I know how the Christian religion works because I used to be a Christian. So, and in the Christian religion, when you pray to God, you have to actually believe that the prayer is going to work. You have to have faith before you see the works or the evidence that God has actually answered the prayer. But as soon as, ask and ye shall be given. As soon as you ask or pray to God, God immediately answers the prayer. And it works the same way with the law of attraction. Everything that you want in life has already been given to you on an energetic level. But you're not going to actually get it if you don't believe that you will actually get it. So you really do have to believe that you can get whatever it is that you pick to try to manifest for your first time really trying to use the law of attraction. I really cannot stress this enough. You really have to believe it for the law of attraction to work quickly, especially if you've never used the law of attraction on purpose before, but the law of attraction is actually always working. People just don't realize that. And if you don't know what the law of attraction is, I'm going to make a video in the near future explaining what the law of attraction is. But basically, the law of attraction is that the idea that everything that you want, you can have access to, you can attract it to you, but you have to be a happy person. You have to raise your vibration. And when I say raise your vibration, I mean you just have to become a happy person most of the time. At least you just have to be happy more often than not. And then you've got to actually believe that you can get whatever it is that you want, and then you'll get it eventually. And the timing of when you will get it depends on how long it takes for you to be an energetic match to whatever it is that you're trying to get. And when I say energetic match, I just mean that everything in this universe is a vibrational match to other things. So, for example, two people in a relationship are a vibrational match to each other because they're in a relationship together. So, they're a vibrational match to each other. So, if you want to get a lot of money, you would have to be a vibrational match to a lot of money. But I'm going to get into all of that in another video. For this video, there's a random dog walking behind me. Hey, doggy. I don't know whose dog this is. Okay, so once you pick a subject, just make sure that you pick a subject that is not like a big deal. You don't want to pick a subject that is like something that you don't actually believe you can manifest quickly. You want to pick something to attract to you that you actually believe that you could get within 24 hours or a few days or like a week at the most. So, and then you also want to pick a subject that, or an object or a thing that you don't see very often, because you want to, the idea of this exercise or this test is to pick something that you do not see very often. Sorry, I'm exposed. Just realized how bright it is. Let me get over here under the shade. Okay, so that's a little bit better. You want to pick something that is not like a big deal to you. You want to pick something to manifest or attract to you that you don't actually care about at all. Because when you don't care about it, you attract it to you, you manifest it to you or attract it to you much faster. Like, and then also you want to pick something that, like I was about to say, you want to pick something that you don't see everywhere, but that you actually believe you could see, like, quickly, like in 24 hours or less, or in about a week at the most. So, for example, if I lived in Antarctica, I'm not going to try to manifest something that I don't believe I'm going to see, like an animal that just doesn't live in Antarctica. So I'm probably not going to try to manifest a random, like a bunch of random dogs or like a bunch of random cats outside in the Antarctic frozen ice. You know, I might try to manifest a polar bear, like to take a picture of. I don't recommend you trying to manifest a polar bear unless you want to be attacked by a polar bear. Please don't try to manifest polar bears. I don't want anyone to be attacked by a polar bear. Serious note. So yeah, like, I think you understand what I'm saying. Like, and then, so you don't want to pick something that you don't believe that you can actually see around you. Like, you don't want to pick something that just doesn't really exist around where you live. You know, you don't want to pick something that you just have never seen around you, because the idea of this is to pick something that you actually believe you can see. So, for example, I live in Columbia, South Carolina. So I would recommend that you try to manifest eagles or trampolines or I don't know, John F. Kennedy. You can do a person as well, as long as you don't care about the person. You could pick a random celebrity or something that you just wouldn't normally see. So the idea is, once you pick something, you are going to focus on it over and over again every day for about 5 minutes. And you're going to eventually, probably in about a week at the most, see whatever it is that you pick everywhere in a way that's really eerie too. Like, when I first started using the law of attraction, it really freaked me out, to be honest, that I could just think about something that I didn't really care about that much, and if my energy was in the right place, I would start seeing it everywhere in ways that was eerie. And this happens to me all the time now that I'm a really effective manifester, now that I'm like really good at using the law of attraction. I can think about something and then I just start seeing it everywhere. Like, I dreamed about wolves the other day and then I started seeing it. Like, my mom suddenly brings it up. My niece suddenly makes wolf sounds. I start seeing wolves in my YouTube feed. And I didn't even say anything about it out loud, so it's not just like Siri or Alexa or the internet just listening to me. It's like I just dreamed about it, wolves, and then I saw them the next day. So that's just one example, but that's how this works. You're going to start to see whatever it is you pick everywhere. And usually, for me, I start seeing it everywhere in like advertisements, like on commercials, and then people I know will start talking about it randomly, and they never talk about it, but just because I thought about it, now all of a sudden they're talking about it. So it becomes really eerie, and then you start seeing it multiple times throughout one day, and you're like, okay, I definitely attracted that to me. And if you keep thinking about it, you're going to start to see it more and more and more. So that's how this works. Then, once you pick something like that, and then you can pick a person, but it just has to be something you don't care about. Like I said, if you have any negative or, if you have any negative emotion about whatever it is you think you want to manifest, like if you have any anxiety about it, like if you're trying to manifest more money, but you have some negative beliefs about money, like you don't think you can get more money, if you believe you don't think you can get more money, or if you believe money is evil, or if you have any negative emotions or beliefs about what you're picking or trying to manifest, then it's going to take more time. So you're probably not going to see it in a week. That's why I said you have to pick something that you don't care that much about. So if you have anxiety about money, don't pick money for the first time you try to test out the law of attraction. Pick something really random that you believe you could see in a week at the most, like eagles, cardinals, a specific trophy, anything. It just has to be something you actually believe you can see, and that you don't see all the time in your area, like where you live, so that when you see it, it really pops out to you. Like, that's kind of unusual. I don't see things like that very often. And then when everyone you know starts talking about it randomly, and you start seeing it in advertisements everywhere, and on television, and in songs, and it's just everywhere, it's going to be so eerie to you that you'll know that the law of attraction works. And then eventually, if you keep thinking about it, you're going to, if it's something physical that you can actually like possess, like an object, eventually you could possess it as yours. So you could use this to manifest more money. You can use the law of attraction to manifest money, love, literally everything you want. But you have to believe that you will get it. And the best way to do that is to start testing it out. And that's why I'm putting this test up for you guys to try. So, that being said, when you get the journal, you basically just set a timer for 5 minutes every single day, and during that 5 minutes, you write down in the journal what you want to manifest. You write about whatever object or subject you picked. So, for example, this is what I would write. This is what I would do if I was you. I would take my journal and I would write Thank you, source, for the fact that I manifested seeing an eagle today. Or actually, I think it would be even better to write, thank you, source, for the fact that I manifested seeing multiple eagles today. And then while you're writing it, just write that over and over again. And while you're writing it, visualize an image of eagles in your mind. If you're able to visualize, I guess not everyone is able to visualize. So if you're not able to visualize, it's okay. It doesn't matter. You don't have to visualize. Just write down what I just said, except instead of eagles, write down whatever it is you pick instead. And then try to visualize it if you can. Try to imagine actually holding it if you want to actually possess it, if you want someone to actually give it to you, or if you want to actually find it in a way that you can possess it or buy it. And then if you do have to buy it, you'll buy it in a way that's serendipitous to you, so it won't be like something that's too expensive for you. Somehow the universe will make a way where you can afford it, or someone will give it to you, or there'll be a sale, something like that will happen. So, or someone will just give it to you. So that's how that works. And then you just write that journal entry down every single day for 5 minutes a day. Then, so that was step 3, I think. No, that was step 2. I don't know. Well, step 1 is buy the journal. Step 2 is set a time, like pick a subject. Step 3 is to write it down. And then step 4 is let it go for the rest of the day. So after you spend the 5 minutes writing it in your journal, just let it go for the rest of the day. Try to forget about what you're trying to manifest. Try to forget about what you're trying to attract to you and see using the law of attraction if you can. Just try not to think about it too much. And if you do think about it, you need to really think about it like, okay, I believe I'm going to see it. You have to really keep that faith going if you start to get any doubts. So after you let go of or forget about whatever it is you are trying to attract or manifest into your life, as best as you can. I mean, it's not going to be easy to totally forget about what you want to attract, but just try to forget about what you're trying to attract as best as you can throughout the rest of your day after you write about it for those 5 minutes. And then step 5 is to just keep doing this every single day. So every single day, just keep writing about what you want to attract and visualizing it as best as you can for 5 minutes a day. And then throughout the rest of the day, try to forget about what you're trying to attract as best as you can. And if you do think about what you're trying to attract, just try to think about it with positive emotion and keep believing that you will see it as best as you can, and then you will attract it. And I dare you all to prove to me that the law of attraction doesn't work. So I'm pretty sure that most of you will be able to attract what you're wanting in like a week, but you never know. So just keep trying until you see it. Like I said, timing is dependent on how much you believe you will attract it. And also, timing is also dependent on your energy. But you will eventually see it if you keep doing these steps in this video consistently. And you keep actually believing it and you have the right vibrational frequency. If you have the right energy, you will see it eventually. So, I'm crossing the street. That is the end of my video. Leave a comment below and let me know if you attracted what you wanted, and give me some details. I want to hear your inspirational stories, and hopefully it will inspire everyone else to see that the law of attraction really does work. So I dare you all to prove to me that the law of attraction doesn't work at all. And leave a like at the bottom of this video if you enjoyed it by hitting the thumbs up, and subscribe if you like my content. So have a great day, everyone. Bye.